Hello everyone, and welcome back to another manga chapter review. I am the Rat, and this is the Rat's Nest. I'm joined as always by Kyle. Say hi, Kyle.
Hello everyone.
Chainsaw Man, chapter 124. We're back. We're back.
Soup.
No, it's just we're back. That's the name of the title. That's the name of the title. That's so true, Brandon. Oh my
The name
gosh.
of Yeah, so this chapter, nice chapter. It's probably going to be a little quick to talk about because a lot of it is just the action and their discussion and then the little ending bit. So this was a good chapter. It's one of those.
Super solid. I mean, we've been saying not every chapter has to be the goat sauce Fujimoto classic, You can have some more low-key stuff. I think that's entirely fine.
Right. That's necessary in writing where not everything could be like consistent high. You have to have like
you gotta have some build up.
Gotta have some build up and payoff. So still we had that with the reveal of the falling devil and then seeing that last chapter. So this is let's just get right into it, shall we?
Let's. So we start off. We have Yoru talking to Asa. Yoru saying, "You're starting to lose your grip. Listen to me, damn it." Asa's looking at Yoru, looking around there. And she sees the face of the woman from last chapter who killed Krambon. Asa's like, and then she starts falling. She loses her grip. And then Yoru goes, "Repeat after me, nail knife." Asa's nails, tusk. Is that a JoJo's reference?
That's crazy. Yeah, it turns literally into a knife. And then
I guess because of the pain, Asa forgets about the fear for a second. So Yoru is able to take her body back over. And Yoru falls back down. And Yoru goes, "I still fall down more, thought so. Asa, you focus on the pain in your finger. I'll keep your fear at bay." Dramatic flashback followed by reverse gravity. Some of the humans are unaffected. The devil's name is trauma, gravity, moon, suicide. No, this devil makes your hair stand on end. This fear is more primal than that. Falling? What are you talking about?
What you said earlier. It's not Yoru keeping her fear at bay. I just wanted to it's the pain itself that's keeping it at bay.
What you call it? Sorry, that's what I meant to say. If that's not what I said.
Yeah.
So, no, you're all good. And then Yoru goes, "Why does she appear here? Is it coincidence or family's interference again?" And you see Asa looking at them. She's remembering Krambon. And then so Yoru starts to slip a little bit. And then Yoru cuts her hand. Asa goes, "Ow, that's so true." And then Yoru goes, "That hurts. It hurts, no? Only think about the pain, understand?" And then Asa looks fearfully, and then Yoru loses control of the body again. Asa starts floating up, hits the top of the roof here, and then we get a little fun scene. I saw this panels where someone switched them, where you had Yoru going up and Asa going down. It was kind of neat. I get Yoru going, "You're afraid of me. You drove me out of your body again. I'm desperately trying to keep your body alive here. Wife, hear me now." She says, "Trust me, you idiot." And Asa goes, "Trust you? How can I, stupid?" Yoru goes, "Stupid? We know that Yoru's not stupid. She said so herself. I'm not stupid. I'm not." I was expecting a call back to that scene. We get Asa saying more. "I don't know the first thing about you. You're always saying scary things. You take over my body whenever you want, and you cut my hand." Yoru goes, "Because you're afraid." Asa goes, "You cut my hand." With a very good expression. I tell you, dude, we always talk about Funny Water's expressions, and Funny Water's expressions did not disappoint this chapter. Yoru being like, the devil's power is making you negative. Think this through rationally. With my agility, we might escape. Your fear jeopardizes your survival. Asa goes, "You can look inside my mind and see, right, what I'm really afraid of. I have trust issues, but I'm lonely, so once in a while I'll approach someone. Something always goes wrong, and I get hurt, and then I wind up all alone again. Solitude and companionship, I'm afraid of both." So let's talk about all this. Yeah, that was the majority of the chapter, a large chunk of the dialogue. Asa and Yoru talking to each other.
And I think a lot of it's I'd say it's a natural build up to a lot of this drama because so far, she's right. Where it's like, how can I trust you? She doesn't. I don't know the first thing about you. Which think about it. This entire time, it's mostly just been Yoru body jacking Asa and just taking over whenever, kind of forcing her down this path. It's like, how can she willingly put her trust in something that she knows nothing about?
Yeah, no, I think there's been some criticism I've seen of this chapter has been people are like, "Oh, well, Asa's talking to Yoru again," telling her about all this stuff. They're like, this literally happened 3 chapters ago. No, it is different because this is Asa telling Yoru, like of course I'm scared of you.
Hold on,
right?
look at one.
That kind of thing. It was at the beginning whenever the Falling Devil first showed up, and Asa was going into her little monologue there. But that was Asa's like own little self-deprecating thing. This is Asa directly confronting Yoru.
Different here.
That was not that before. This is more a culmination of that in their relationship up to this point.
Right now, it's in 121. It's her walking. She's thinking to herself, and then Yoru says like a few things. I only care about myself. I crave companionship. She goes, I know you're arrogant, but funny me thinks you're being a little too down. She goes, I'm tired. Maybe I'd be better off dead. And then it happens. That anyone who says that was addressed, no, like that was just the start of it, where she brings it up, and it's like, maybe you're being a little too hard on yourself. No, I'd be better off dead. And then now it's like the explosive, like the what am I trying to say? This conversation is reaching like its climax of like, how can I trust you? Like they're finally airing out the dirty laundry, I guess is a good way to put it. Like that was an introduction to it, and this is her being like, why I can't trust you. I literally can't trust you. I can't trust anyone else. Anytime I do, someone gets hurt, something dies. It's all my fault. How can I put my trust in you?
You know, I don't know anything about you, right? That kind of thing. I mean, I think it's a pretty good look into Asa's character, into her mindset towards all of this. You know, I think we got to, kind of see her maybe accept more of the crazy things that have been happening here. And I tell you, I really enjoy this dynamic between Asa and Yoru, because it's very different from Denji and from Dennis and Pochita from part 1. That's his name. It's very different from them because, Denji never really got to talk to Pochita except for at the end, right? So we never got to see this kind of dynamic. There was also, Asa was a relatively normal girl before she died, and then Yoru took her over. Well, as Dennis he was living his best life in St. Louis after he died and got brought back as Chainsaw Man. So I mean, it's kind of a similar relationship that Dennis and Pochita had, but getting to explore that and kind of the ways in which it's different between two very fun. I mean, Yoru's a very fun character, and I think Asa's is amazingly well written. I think that it's super solid. I really enjoyed seeing it.
Yeah, I think next chapter. I feel like in the next chapter or 2, we're finally gonna get maybe the War Devil backstory and a little bit of like why she needs her help. And it's like, look, I know you can't put your trust in me, but I can put all my trust in you. Like you gotta help me here. We need to survive. This is gonna require a lot of you to like handle a lot of your trauma. I don't know. Wage war against her trauma. I don't know if you want to go down that route, but
yeah. I'm
excited to see where this goes. So this was a good this beginning bit. God, this was like nearly 3/4 of the chapter. Yeah. This was good for setting up the tension and the drama that they're having of quit being afraid. And it's like, how? Trust in me. How can I trust you? So they're finally addressing that. I think that's
developing a lot more of Asa and Yoru's relationship. Because we didn't get the opportunity, because we've been following Dennis for a little bit, right? With him and Natalie, right? Been following Dennis for a little bit. And then before that, we had the aquarium where Yoru wasn't there. And then before that, if I remember correctly, was Yuko? I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Well, because it was FaceTime and got introduced, and then the aquarium stuff happened.
That's right.
Well, like, because they had their little date. Or their first date where she's like, they went to the aquarium, and then she's like, I'm so freaking cool. And they had the funny Dennis panel of just him, like, mouth agape.
Uh-huh.
So I'm pretty sure that's been it, like Yuko's stuff, and then aquarium, and then Nayuta, and then what we're doing right now. So they really haven't, honestly, Fujimoto's been kind of stepping wildly on and off the gas and brakes, and hasn't really had time to fully stop and have these two try to confront their relationship.
Yeah,
so.
And I feel like it's kind of reached that boiling point, and it feels really natural. So it's been good to see. I'm looking forward to see how he develops it.
You bring it boiling point. I get soup. I get it. I understand.
That's so true. Talking about soup, shall we get into the rest of the chapter?
I mean, not too much else happens after. The next page, it's the Falling Devil. She says, for the soup course, I present de root adelanta, pottage made from the ears, tongue, and nose of a devil hunter who tried to hunt me. And it's being served on another, I'm assuming, devil hunter with his eyes open and his mouth sewn shut with the soup there.
Yeah.
And she pushes the cart where he's on, and a door opens, and this giant caterpillar motherfucker rolls up.
I think they go to hell.
I think.
It's the door opening to hell. I think it would make sense if a primal fear had access to that ability.
All right, so they walk through they literally walk into hell.
I didn't notice that until just now.
This thing's just neither did I. This thing's just feasting on these like people that are here, and then the chapter ends with her saying, "It's almost time to serve the main dish. Its name is Asaru Yoru, a human and war devil fusion." And that's where the chapter ends.
So this little thing, whatever it is, I wonder if this isn't maybe the falling devil main body, because here we have the falling devil. She's serving this guy. So everyone who fell through, like, because they lifted up, right, and they went through the doors and went to hell. So that's who he's eating now. So here we have the second course, right, the soup course. So she's feeding him, right, whoever this guy is.
I mean, maybe like it's something that goes alongside falling. I mean, because again, right, we know a few primal fears, but like one of the main ones that we knew, Darkness Devil. That was like, we knew Darkness Devil, and we knew like, oh shit, you could tie that to like known primal fears. Falling Devil, like the name itself, falling, isn't necessarily primal fear, but like the fear of falling into, like the more fear you have, fall, like primal. So maybe this thing, it's either serving the main body or it's serving another devil that's closely related. And I could see it being either. I mean, the caterpillar's design, it literally looks like tomatoes are on its like bottom. So,
and it's the hungry caterpillar.
It's so true. Let's look at its design real quick. It has like weird, like.
I mean, it's basically just like a weird caterpillar. I mean, I don't know how much theorizing we can do about it.
Trying to look
Insect devil, maybe.
I mean, weirdly enough, right? Like, it looks like it has tomatoes. I don't know. Maybe it's like a food manifestation. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I just have to wait till the next chapter to see. But it's my prediction of it's either the falling devil's main body or it's some other devil that's closely related to it. That's also a primal fear. That, or it's just like the gluttony devil, and it's like, oh yeah, I'll feed you because this thing just eats a lot or something. I don't know.
Now allow me to begin cooking.
Allow me to begin cooking. God, okay, now that we get like more views, this thing's design is really cool. I just love how the hands are holding its head up like right above the body. I don't know, like that. Just there's something about design choice that's always interesting, and how its hands are like always
and how she's
behind.
A mommy.
Its main hands are always behind its back, and how like I don't think I've seen it without its main hands up front ever. I don't remember, but at least in this chapter, its main hands never leave its back, and like it has the other hands doing stuff, which is cool. That's an interesting design choice on Fountain Water's part.
That's so true. On the final page, did you already read the final page? I can't remember.
I did, yeah.
So I'd say the most interesting thing from here is the falling devil knowing Yoru's name. I thought Yoru just came up with it. I guess I could be wrong on that. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah. And that's it. That's kind of the chapter, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. I don't think that's a knock against it necessarily, but it's a solid chapter.
If I had to phrase it, I wish there was a little bit more meat on the bone this chapter.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we're going weekly, so I think it's going to be a little bit more action coming up. Maybe a little bit more talking between Asa and Yoru. It'll be good to see. I'm looking forward to it. It was a solid chapter.
Yeah, me too.
Well, if you're this far in the video, obviously there's something you like, so make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment telling us what you think that big caterpillar devil is. I guess we'll maybe learn next time, or we'll learn sometime in the future. So, what's coming up next this Sunday? I don't know. Probably more Steel Ball Run, just because that's what I've been reading with Trevor, and we've actually finished it now. But you guys will see the rest of those videos coming up shortly. Hope to see you all in the next one. Hope you all enjoyed this one. Bye-bye.
Bye.